Thank you. Appreciate you.
Good shot.
Just switch me every time, boo.
I got you. Oh, yeah, that's a walking bucket right there.
Chris.
We starting early. We starting early.
Score the ball.
Good pass.
Love.
Yeah, come on.
Rapid passing.
I see you. Oh, stay your quarter, big dog. I see that.
Lead that open.
Good shot.
Okay. That's okay. We know the
Let's go
LD game.
right back to the corner.
Yeah, there we go.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's right.
I feel it. Got it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Hey.
got it.
There we go.
Take that. Hey. Get it back.
We good.
I'm slacking. I was celebrating. Hollywood.
Shot.
You know what? It was worth the style point. You made a statement.
Okay, pretty evenly matched game here.
Oh, wow.
No way.
Oh, foul.
Get out of here.
Whoa. No foul, man.
Look at the ball movement. Look at the ball movement, folks.
Across the lane.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Look at the passing, man.
Warmed up. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Let's go.
Time out.
Oh, they got what it is.
Time out.
Yo.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Dixon. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And the Warriors dynasty with their core seemingly over. You never want to completely stretch them out. But, Shams, how are we going to remember the run that this remarkable franchise has had?
You could make a case that the 2017 team might be the best to ever play, and the Warriors have become an elite franchise in NBA history. It might be a while since we see a dynasty quite like this, especially with the big three of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson.
Hall of Famers, great coaching, solid ownership. They had it all. Edwards. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Dixon. Another 3 for Golden State.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Conley against Curry. Now here is Conley. D right on him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Golden State ball.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Dixon. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now Randle after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And Gobert kicks to Randle. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. and Randall throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Yeah, you know what? This is exactly what Curry gives you. He can handle it, score it, pass it. He gives you an expanded menu.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix, but they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Minnesota off to a slow start. 8-point game. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Working on being more consistent with this shot, Randall certainly helping his confidence moving forward. And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Conley following the score by Golden State. Over in the corner, Randall. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 7. And that one is hammered home.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Edwards passes to Conley. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
To the left wing. Here's Dixon. Edwards defending. And they'll get another chance.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Conley scanning the floor. Green against Randall. Green with the block.
And really one of the toughest defenders we've seen in this league in a long time. Green will contest every shot on every possession.
Both free throws good from Randall.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Dixon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely, and he makes that one.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
It's Murray outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 9 points. They keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Dixon's shot is off.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Now, here's McDaniel. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Here's Curry. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Dixon is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Butler in at the 3. Here's Dillingham. Jackson Davis defending. Dillingham with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Dixon. Edwards defending. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. Takes a 3. They get it back. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
He takes it in, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Outside for Randall. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
From that close, he's almost automatic. No wonder the defense is all over Gobert.
Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. No good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 6. Dixon passes to Curry. Out to the right wing. The three. A nice shot by Dixon. Dixon's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Butler kicks to Curry.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
For the Warriors, Stephen Curry, 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the Timberwolves call timing.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Come on and get loud for your Timberwolves dancer.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him. And Minnesota has possession. 11-point game. Inside, Gobert. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. They double team Conley. And just miss after miss right now. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Dixon. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Dixon, and he jams it with authority.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Outside Edwards. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Back to Alexander Walker. A baseline J. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Draymond Green at the line for one.
And Green, no good on that one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, GA?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to Alexander Walker. Randall outside. The dish to Conley. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Keeps it alive. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
No way, says Gobert. Saves the play and ends it on his turn.
Curry passes to Dixon. And they recover it. And yes, it's good. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have...
Substitution on the court.
Well, Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Toronto, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down, that's big news. Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Randall.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Edwards moving that orange like a real pro.
Warriors leading by 13. Here's Dixon. Good on the triple. Dixon's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Takes the three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. At the elbow, Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start showing.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, what was your impression?
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. Man, and guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contest, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
I know teams love to rely on the three these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.